Therapy bear, therapy bear, do, therapy bear. What is up? What's up? What day is it? It's Tuesday. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day. Woo, woo. I'm here. It's a nice, beautiful Tuesday morning. Yep, I have to go to work in a little bit, but I figured I'd just take a moment and share with you some things I feel like sharing, because that's what life's about, okay? So I'm in my little book room, and I pulled out a self-sorcery book, and almost 2 years ago, I took myself on a camping trip, a little retreat. I rented a yurt out for 4 nights by myself. And my goal was just to meditate as much as I can, spend time alone. And the whole time I was out there, I just talked to spirit, talked to source, talked to God, and asked to let go of things that no longer served me. And at this time, I was smoking. I just quit smoking cigarettes. I smoked over a pack of cigarettes a day, a Newport. I love me some Newports. I love smoking cigarettes. So I smoked over a pack and a half of cigarettes a day. And then I switched from that to vape because it was cheaper. So then I was ripping vapes like crazy anywhere. I was ripping vapes anywhere. Like, at least with cigarettes, I had to go outside because I would not smoke inside. But I would just vape everywhere and anywhere. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, vape. I love vaping. I love nicotine. So on this camping trip, I just kept asking to release things that no longer serve me. And through meditation, I quit nicotine. When that trip ended, I went to the gas station for a new vape. And turns out I bought a nicotine-free vape. And babe, what's the point of that? I want nicotine. So I kind of just put the vape down and walked away from it. No withdrawals, no detox, nothing. And from someone that started smoking cigarettes at 11 years old, anytime I tried to quit, I would feel psychotic. I would go into these really, really psychotic episodes. I'd get really angry. I'd get really depressed, really sad. I'd want to end my life. All over nicotine withdrawal. So when I set out camping and I gently put down my addiction, I was like, holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. It's not just about praying. It's about listening and meditating. And no one told me that. Everyone's like, you have a problem? Talk to God about it. Tell God your problems. Okay, but does the church tell you to sit down and fucking listen? No, because the church wants you to listen to the church. The church doesn't want you to know the powers within you. So, the self-sorcery book. You have all the power. The power is within you. The knowledge is within you. And when I was camping, I was reading this book. And there's a part of this book that caught my eye. And I knew about this before I read this book. But to say I was stunned when I sat down in my little yurt and I was reading and I came across this, I was, my jaw dropped. So I would like to read it to you. So once again, this is by Lisa Lister, The Self-Sorcery. And this is called The Curse of Cassandra. The Curse of Cassandra. For some of you, speaking the true to you truth, singing your song might feel like a curse of Cassandra. Do you know the ancient Greek myth? Cassandra, it said, was a flame-haired beauty and a daughter of the king of Troy. Do you remember the Trojan horse? Okay, she was the daughter of the king of Troy. So it made total sense that the god Apollo wanted to romance her. He crushed on her so hard, so much that in a bid to woo her, he granted her the gift of prophecy. So, in Greek mythology, the king of Troy's daughter, Cassandra, was wooed by the god Apollo. And he wanted to woo her so hard that he gifted her the gift of prophecy. However, what many of the PG versions of this tale fail to share is that, in return, your man Apollo wanted sexual favors. What they also failed to share is that Cassandra, a sorceress, one of us, was not a woman who simply did as she was told, and she declined his advances. Apollo got angry and turned the gift of prophecy that he'd given to Cassandra into a curse. One that meant she could see and foretell everything, but no one would believe her. My personal interpretation of the story, Cassandra was already a powerful prophetess, and that's why Apollo was attracted to her. She didn't want to make out with him, so in true, ouch, my ego got crushed, revenged, he devised a PR campaign throughout the land to prophesize, shame her, turning her gift into a curse by ensuring that no one believed her. And it worked because throughout time, Cassandra's been described as crazy for the thing that she shared. In fact, almost all the ancient Greek myths that refer to her say that she was insane. Which is why it will come to no surprise that even now, in this time and space, and if when we choose to share our voice and magic, we're often called crazy. Our natural skills, gifts, talents to feel, to sense, to see, to experience, the subtle energies to alchemize in our bodies, our innate magic are often pushed aside and called fantasy or made up. So is it any wonder that we don't trust ourselves, our bodies, and our magic? That you don't dare to anchor into your center of your truth, your own wisdom, your own medicine? In a world where we've always been taught that someone else always knows better and more than us, choosing not to outsource our power, magic, and medicine could be really uncomfortable. Hello? Hello? So listen here, bucko. You don't need to believe me. Because that's the curse of Cassandra. I'm not meant to believe. It was a curse that was put on me long ago. But some of you will be righteous, and some of you will be brave, and some of you will hear what I have to say and feel it in your bones that it is truth. The power you seek from a higher power is the same power that's within you. That's a lot to take in, because there's a lot for me to take in. My mom would tell me stories about how she fought tooth and nail with my dad to name me Cassandra. She was in labor on the way to the hospital, and my dad's like, sweet Melissa's coming into the world. And my mom tells me the story of her throwing out the car window, hitting him, saying, it's Cassandra, and I'm here. I am here, and I do not fret. Because like I said, I live this joyful, beautiful, abundant, peaceful life. After years of suicide attempts, years of depression, years of sadness, years of grief, of isolation, I watched my mom die in front of my eyes. And in that moment, I found peace. And if you don't want peace, if you don't want this just like silly smile on your face all the time, don't follow me. Don't listen to me. I don't give a fuck. Be sad. Be miserable. It's your life. I love that for you. But if you do want more from life, if you are ready to have a good time, if you are ready to laugh all the time and just feel fucking good because that's your birthright, then join me. Come on. Come on. We're here to have fun. And that doesn't mean life experiences are just going to stop happening to you. I still go through the highs and lows of life. But that's all they are. I don't hold on to them so tightly. I don't tighten my grip around them. I let them go. Because you're meant to flow through life, not to freaking hold on to it so tight. So even when I have my own bumps in the road, my own hiccups, my own rock bottoms, still, I just feel grateful for them. I'm like, oh, I've been here before. I fell down before. I can stand back up. I have the tools under me to stand up with grace. And I have the tools under me in my kit to stand up without taking anyone down with me. Right? Right. Right. We're here for a good time, babe. Not a long time. Like I said, my mom died at 52 years old. I'm about to be 32. So if I'm lucky, I have 20 years left. And thinking about that could fuck with your brain. So I don't want to think about that. I want to enjoy each day, each moment to the best of my abilities. Because I don't know that falling asleep tonight is going to happen for me. I don't know that I'm going to make it to my bed tonight. It's not guaranteed. It's only guaranteed that I'm right here in this moment right now. Be where your feet are. Stay where your feet are. Stay in the present moment. Because like I said, I don't know what the rest of the day is going to bring. So in this moment, I'm grateful, I'm happy, I'm strong, I'm caring, I'm compassionate, I'm full of love. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So I didn't expect to go off on that tangent for so long, but I did want to share just a quick little story about divine timing, perfect timing, trusting the divine, trusting myself, trusting timing. So I just want to share a little story about yesterday. So I have a hot dog cart business. And right now I'm working a full-time job, but soon hot dog cart season is coming. So I'm starting to prep and get ahead for that. So yesterday I had to work, and yesterday I also had to go to DMV. And I was also waiting for my insurance agent to call me back to get my commercial van insured and put back on the road. And I had my appointment set, I had work, I was waiting on this call. And a lot of people I feel like would have been stressed. Like it's Monday after a holiday weekend, well, St. Patrick's Day weekend. And I was just trusting that it was all going to unfold for me without having it really planned out. And I was like, let's see where this takes us. So before I went to work, I called my insurance agent. She said she was going to run some numbers for me and then she'll get back to me. So I was working all day, just waiting to feel my phone vibrate. It didn't vibrate. I thought my appointment was at 3 o'clock. So I rush out of work. I get to DMV. I try to check in. They're like, oh, you can only check in 15 minutes early. I'm like, babe, I'm here at 3. What's up? I check my phone. My appointment's at 4. Okay, no big deal. I go back to work. I finish what I got to do. Everything's good. In that time, my insurance agent calls me back. I'm going to send over the paperwork. You sign them. Get them back to me. We'll get you your documents. Okay. So now it's 4 o'clock and I really go to DMV again. And I'm waiting for my number to get called. And as I'm waiting, 7:47. I'm 7:48. Still waiting for my documents to come through. My number gets called. My documents come through. I sign them all quickly, send them through. I'm standing in line with the DMV agent. She's like, well, you're in the wrong line. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She's like, do you have it figured out? And I was like, I think so. And as I'm standing there, my documents, my insurance cards get sent to me. In that moment, I was like, here you go. In that moment, her credit card machine goes down. She has to send me to someone else. And it all just went off without a hitch. And I could have been really stressed about this if I wanted to be. Because I see all the other people in line at DMV very stressed. And I'm in the corner I'm just stretching. I'm releasing the tension in my shoulders. While everybody's just tapping their foot, fucking biting their nails, on the phone, complaining to somebody. And that could have been me. That was me years prior. But in this moment, I was like, it's all going to work out for me the way it's meant to. Regardless if it works out in the way I was looking for it to work out. That's what I don't do anymore. I don't want things to go my way. I want things to go the way they're meant to go. The divine way, the way it's written in the stars, the blueprint. Because it's already, your life is already unfolded in the stars. It's just a matter of going with the flow to align with it. And I've really become good at just flowing with what comes my way. And that's what I did yesterday. I didn't stress about my insurance. I knew my insurance agent was going to get back to me. I didn't stress about DMV. I didn't stress about work. I knew it was all going to work the way it was meant to work. And it did. And I just want to share that with you. Things are going to come up in your life. You're going to have moments where you can stress about it. But why? Why do that to yourself? It's not good for your heart. It's not good for your body. It's not good for your cortisol levels. Don't stress. Stress will kill you. And we don't need to stress about DMV. I try to think about, what do I stress about now? I don't really know. I don't think I really stress about anything now. I have moments where, I'll get worked up in the moment. But, I'm able to, zoom out and be like, why am I getting worked up about this? The only thing that getting worked up does is irritate my soul. And I don't want that. So then I shake it off and I look at it from a new perspective. Hey, this is your life. You can be miserable or you can have fun. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, well, I got to go to work. Oh, and I have another appointment after work today. But guess what? It's all going to get done, babe. I'm going to give myself a hug. I'm going to say, you're doing great, babe. Because I am doing great. Literally, I am doing great. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well. The sun is shining again. My cats are doing good. My daughter's doing good. I have the love of my life that sleeps next to me every night. Life is so beautiful. But it's only beautiful if you choose to let it be. And I wish that for you, my little love bugs. And if you're struggling to see how beautiful life is, I'm here for you. I was once you. I despised everything about this world. I despised everything about myself. I despised everything about everyone. And here I am with this profound love for life. And all I want to do is share that with you. And I'm so grateful that you allowed me to share this moment with you. Be where your feet are, my loves. Stay present, stay aware. You are not the thoughts that try to take you down. You are the thoughts behind them. You are your higher self. Be your best self. I love you. Have the best day. Okay.